So far, we've talked about running your trains with the remote, but the DCS system is capable of controlling track switches, accessories, lights, and other things too. This is the MTH Accessory Interface Unit, or AIU. When the AIU and the TIU are connected together, you can control literally everything on your layout from the DCS remote. The AIU is shaped like the TIU, but it has different connectors on it. Let's take a look at this end first. There are two RJ11 connectors here, which are designed to accept a standard 6-wire phone cord and plug. The connection marked TIU input is where you connect the cable to the TIU. This connector, marked AIU output, is where you can daisy chain this AIU to several others. You can daisy chain as many as 5 AIUs off each TIU. This is where you connect your switches and accessories. There are a lot of connectors here because each AIU can control up to 10 accessories and 10 switches. Adding an AIU to the system is a piece of cake. Choose a location for the AIU and remember that you're going to have a lot of wires connected along here. Plug in the phone cable, power up the system, and press this button on the remote, the read button. The TIU will automatically read the system, find the AIU, and add it to the system so you can use it. Setting up accessories and switches on the AIU is easy. Let's look at how you can connect a switch first. The switches are connected here on these terminals labeled SW1 through SW10. Different switch machines connect different ways, so be sure to look at the instructions for the type of switch machine you're using. I'm going to use an MTH real track switch to show you how this works. The common terminal connects here on the in terminal. The wire to throw the switch straight connects to the number 1 connector. The remaining wire for the curved route connects to terminal 2. Programming a switch into the remote is done almost the same way we added engines earlier. Start by pressing SW. Above soft key S2 you'll see this, S/U, which stands for setup. Pressing that key puts you directly into the switch setup menu. We're going to add a new switch, so scroll to Add Switch and press the wheel. If you have more than one TIU, they will all appear here. Scroll to the TIU that is controlling the AIU that the switch is connected to and press the wheel again. If you have more than one AIU, you select it here. Now you decide what switch number you're going to use on the AIU. Just scroll through the list and choose the switch number where the switch you are programming is connected. I've connected this switch to SW1, so I'll choose SW1 on the remote and press the button. How about that? Here's a screen you've seen before. Here's where you can assign a name to the switch so you know what it is. Scroll through the letters and numbers, give the switch a name that makes sense to you, and when you're done, press the D at the end of the list to tell the system you're done. The name will be saved, and you're done too. To operate switches, you press the SW button. Here you'll see a list of the switches that have been programmed into this remote. Over here on the S4 and S5 keys, you'll see these little arrows. As you might guess, the straight arrow sets the switch straight, and the curved arrow sets the switch to the diverging route. If the switch throws backwards from what you want, just swap wires 1 and 2 for that switch on the AIU. If you have a crossover, you can wire both switches to throw as one. Simply double up on the wires on the AIU so both switches are connected to the same switch output on the AIU. If you do that, you can throw both switches in the crossover with a single keystroke. You connect and add accessories exactly the same way, only you connect your wires to the ACC terminals and you use the ACC button on the remote to add and program them into the remote. Some accessories have separate circuits for the lights and the accessory itself. If you want separate control of the lights and the accessory, wire them to separate connections on the AIU. Label them appropriately so you know which one turns on the lights and which one operates the accessory. Anything that can be operated with a low current contact closure can be controlled by an AIU. Give that a little thought. and you'll quickly see how a TIU-AIU combination can become a total control center for the entire layout, not just the trains.